Hello and what's up guys, today in this video we are going to talk about how to know that are you making a bad first impression. If you are new to this channel then don't forget to subscribe. So let's start with a small intro.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 8.
The weak handshake. There is no need to act like Superman every time you meet someone. Nevertheless, an unnecessarily weak handshake never conveys a positive message. When you introduce yourself to someone important with a weak handshake, this is one of the worst first impressions which anyone can make. This is also true when it comes to business agreements, and a weak handshake may indicate a lack of commitment, and this is never good as things move ahead. On the other hand, it is sometimes best to follow the lead of the person with whom you're meeting. If they are using a different handshake to the one that you are used to, then it may be best to follow their example. The fact remains that proper posture and a strong and competent handshake is the best way to approach any situation and position in the workplace, and in many other situations. There are always those individuals who are not able to sit still, and this will always make a bad first impression. They continuously fidget, and this is most often interpreted as nervousness, and also as a poor self-image. A lack of self-confidence is very often exhibited by body language, and this will include playing with feet or hands, constant fidgeting, or tapping with the feet. However, a confident person will be able to hold their hands and feet still, and during an interview, they will maintain the correct hand position by folding their hands in their laps, or keeping their hands on the armrest of the chair in which they are sitting. Coming late in meetings and gatherings, time is money, and when dealing with people who are always late, this means that this is placing a severe restriction on the other person's productivity. This is bad manners, and it will not be tolerated, and that person will very soon start to refuse a meeting with a person who is always late. This is always creating a terrible impression, which is exactly why people who are serious about positive relationships should do everything possible to ensure that they are always punctual. Not making proper eye contact. The majority of people will always be skeptical of someone who is struggling to make eye contact. It is mostly assumed that a person who refuses to make eye contact has something to hide, and that such a person can be suspected of dishonesty or other negative character traits. This is why not making proper eye contact is a certain way to make a very bad first impression. The need to make eye contact is something that has been considered a significant social rule for several decades. However, according to psychologists, the correct approach is to look in their faces and not necessarily in their eyes. Apparently, some people can feel intimidated when someone persists in maintaining eye contact for an extended period of time. LNTRUDING in others' conversations. Someone who is constantly intruding in the conversations of others without a proper invitation is considered to be extremely rude, and such a person will always be making a terrible first impression. When two people are in an intimate conversation, there is a strong likelihood that they are discussing something which may be personal, or it may be a confidential matter. Therefore, when simply barging in, this can create a very uncomfortable situation. This will not be appreciated by the people who are speaking to each other. Stand up straight. When someone is standing straight and tall, they are communicating self-confidence and pride in themselves and their abilities. When someone is constantly hunched over, they show a lack of self-confidence, and this can create a very bad first impression, especially during a job interview or when meeting with someone for that critical business deal. People are naturally attracted to people who are confident and who appear to be competent and well-educated. They are more likely to do business with such individuals or to employ such an individual for a critical position in the company. So that's all for today. If you guys learned something today, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, keep smiling.